challenging one, a messy one. And sometimes things in our lives feel tough and challenging and messy. But Jesus is there in the gospel giving us good news, and Jesus is there with us when we feel like we have messy times too. Well, my children's sermon for you today is actually a preparation for the sermon that we'll hear next. We have a job to do in that sermon. We are going to listen for the word messy. And when you hear the word messy, I would like you to do something that will help everybody who's here listening think about Jesus. Think about beauty. Think about joy. How should we do that? Well, let me show you what's in this little black container. Bubbles. So, boys and girls, today, when you hear Pastor Rob say the word messy in his sermon, I invite you to blow bubbles every time you hear the word. And congregation, when you see these bubbles, we will let it be a sign to us of joy, of beauty, and of Jesus. So as we wrestle today together with that messy gospel, we will be able to keep in mind, thanks to you kids, that in that messiness, Jesus still shows up in fun and joyful ways. So the children's sermon today is to help you get ready for the next sermon. So when you come up, I'd like you to take some bubbles, and you can take a green children's bulletin that has things for you to read and draw and color related to that messy gospel lesson that we just heard. So please join me in a prayer before you come up for these things, and congregation, join in as well. Repeat after me. Thank you, Lord, for showing up in our messy times. Help us understand your good news. Amen. All right, so we'll have to be listening carefully. When you hear the word messy, you can blow these bubbles. And so come and take one for yourself back to your seat. If you know there's a kid, a friend, a cousin who's not up here that would like one, you can take one back. And then here are the kids' bulletins that you can also take a green bulletin.
Okay. And while the kids are